Hey everybody, welcome back into the Arena Productions, and wow. Daredevil Born Again, Episode 9, the season finale titled Straight to Hell, delivers one of the most emotionally and politically charged finales that we've seen in the MCU's street-level storytelling. It doesn't just stick to the landing there, it digs into the dirt and dares you to look away. This episode is all about consequences and corruption, and the cost of being the symbol that Hell's Kitchen so desperately needs. So from the opening minutes, we see Matt, Karen, and their ally struggling with Foggy's death, so trying to pick up the pieces, both legally and emotionally, and yes, and Matt says, "I'm not him anymore," but that denial doesn't last. So Wilson Fisk has fully embraced his role as the iron-fisted mayor of New York. His Safer Streets initiative turns into martial law, curfews, no due process, and vigilantes treated like terrorists. His grip on the city grows stronger as he manipulates the NYPD, city council, and even utility control, literally trying to own the power of the city, and then turning it on, of course, the vigilantes, as well as on the commissioner, in this case, in the episode. But yeah, and standing behind him, of course, just as ruthless as ever, is Vanessa Fisk. So her connection to Foggy's murder is revealed here in the beginning of the episode. She's not just a political spouse, she's a calculating strategist who weaponizes Poindexter like a blade aimed straight at Matt. So speaking of Poindexter, so in the beginning, of course, he's back, and his presence is just as chaotic and violent as ever in the season. But he's not the only ghost haunting this finale. So Frank Castle, the Punisher, returns in a brutal, as always, a memorable way. And I just have to say, you know, if you're going to have the Punisher over at your house, you better make sure you have a cup of coffee waiting for him. So he's not here for redemption in this episode. He's here for vengeance. And watching him and Matt navigate their uneasy alliance is one of the best elements of the episode. And of this series, I think, now. So Frank's philosophy might be different, but in this moment, their goals align. Yeah, so I really like the chemistry. You know, it's interesting, you know how, Matt calls him an a-hole, and then, Frank's like, yeah, I know. So anyway, so also the mystery Foggy died trying to expose in this episode it's a game changer. So the Red Hook port is revealed to be a legal loophole, a free port exempt from U.S. jurisdiction. So that makes it the perfect laundering spot for Fisk's empire. And Foggy was ready to file the motion that would expose it all, but too close to the truth, and he paid the ultimate price. So anyway, before we move on, if you've been following along with my reviews of this first season of Daredevil Born Again, make sure to check out my full playlists of all the breakdowns for Daredevil Born Again, my episode reviews and playlist. And if you love deep dives into all things Marvel, from the street level grit to cosmic chaos, check out my The Marvelous Marvel Discussion Arena playlist as well. And anyway, if you like all of the other content here as well as this, please be sure to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell to help support the channel. So I really appreciate all of you coming to watch my Marvel content as well as all the other content here on my channel, The Arena Productions. So the final act of the episode is deeply symbolic. Matt finally lets go of the mask as a crutch, not as a curse. His decision to fight back, not as a lone vigilante, but with others, is a declaration. This is our city, and it will be taken back. And then that speech, we are the city without fear. So it's a mic drop moment. It's not just a call to arms, it's a call to hope as well. So, but Fisk's regime isn't over. So his final power move, the chilling public address backed by martial law, shows we've only just scratched the surface of his long game. So I'm giving this episode a rating of 9.5 out of 10. So this finale is raw, unapologetic, and timely. A brutal collision of justice, grief, and resilience. The action is tight, the character arcs are earned, and the emotion, especially in Matt's internal conflict, is powerful and real. And then again, that scene where with Fisk and the commissioner just tearing his face in half. I mean, I am just in that sense so surprised that this series is on Disney Plus. But anyway, I'm happy that it's on there and that I get to watch it. So anyway, what's next for season 2? So we just got word that season 2 is going to be arriving at the same time season 1 started in March of 2026. So we got a year to wait. But anyway, with season 2 already in production, they're supposed to be finishing up, I think, production in July. But I expect Daredevil Born Again to shift into a full-blown resistance narrative. Matt may no longer be operating in the shadows. He might be leading a movement. Vanessa could take over as the true Kingpin, while Wilson serves as the face of legitimacy. And we haven't seen the last of Frank Castle either, especially with vigilantes now public enemies. So yeah, and hopefully we'll get to see some other MCU characters as well. Yeah, Jessica Jones is probably going to be there for season 2. Hopefully Luke Cage, some of the other Defenders like Iron Fist, and maybe even Miss Marvel from what we got during the season with the bank robbery and the father in that episode. So yeah, or even maybe a Kate Bishop. I mean, because in Hawkeye, the Hawkeye Disney Plus series, she took on Kingpin. So yeah, I mean, so it's going to be interesting. We might also see a deeper dive into corruption at higher state levels, or even a federal threat. So if the Red Hook loophole becomes public knowledge, that's going to change the rules for every villain in New York. So anyway, I want to thank you all for watching this. And season 1 of Daredevil Born Again wasn't just a revival, it was a rebirth. And this finale proved that Matt Murdock's fight is far from over. So let me know what you think is going to take place in season 2 in the comments, and what you thought of the season overall. And I'm really looking forward to the next season as we get it. And of course, with Marvel, we've got Thunderbolts coming up at the beginning of May. So really excited for that. So of course, I'll be doing a review of that movie. So anyway, take care, everyone, and have a great week. And enjoy all of your Marvel content as well as all the other content here on the Arena Productions. So take care. Peace out.